Greetings. What's goody, Jay's grass-fed family? You want to come plant some potatoes? Well, let's go. I already planted the potatoes, but I'm going to show everything that has been planted. I like to not kind of not record when I'm actually planting or direct sowing the seeds, because it's spiritual for me, and I'm sure others, so I just like to most of the time, not document that. But I'm gonna leave a discount code in the description. I'm not making any money off of it, but it's for Wood Prairie Family Farm. You get 5% off if you spend $50 on your first order. So go check that out. I'll leave that in the description. I'm not making any money off of it. Maybe in the future we're going to be doing some partnership deals, but for right now, I just really think that they're a great company, and I want to build up to doing business with them. So go check them out. 5% off your first $50 order, and I'll leave that code in the description. And I'm going to go over all of the potato varieties that have been purchased from Wood Prairie Family Farm, along with some of my own potatoes that I saved and some organic potatoes from the grocery store. I'll also be documenting some cover cropping techniques, just cover cropping in general, and that will be reviewing the winter rye and buckwheat cover crop seed, also from Wood Prairie Family Farm. So if you want to stay tuned for all that as the season progresses, subscribe to stay updated, and let's get into it. I'll link to me explaining about the vision for this bed. This is really widened from last year's production. So the first row is organic red, Nature's Promise potatoes from the grocery store. Organic yellow, Nature's Promise from the grocery store. Then we have an organic Russet from the grocery store, and these are rows going all the way down to down there. And in between the Russet right here is all blue. It's called all blue potato strain from Wood Prairie Family Farm. A pound of that one, and I don't know how many pounds of the other three varieties, but enough to fill the entire row. And then right on this back little row that was previously a pathway is a German butterball that I saved from my own potatoes last year. And then down this whole row will be two different varieties of Jerusalem artichokes and sunchokes, or they're the same thing. Jerusalem artichokes or sunchokes, whichever you want to call them. And that other video I'm going to link to will describe what those are. I'm just trying to keep it moving because there's a lot to go over here. And then I might just try to do a little pollinator flower row, maybe with some sweet corn as well. So now going down this row right over here, this whole row is German butterball going down to this little wooden stake right there from potatoes that I had saved. Right here is Rose Gold from Wood Prairie Family Farm, mid-season variety, and I believe the all blue is a late season variety. Then from the Rose Gold, it goes into this whole row is German butterball from my saved seed, and this whole row is Caribe or Caribe, an early season potato from Wood Prairie Family Farm. And that goes all the way down into here. The German butterball stops right about here, and then it's all Caribe. I know this might just look like a whole bunch of things with my hand pointing at stuff, but if you stay tuned through the season, it'll be really cool to see all of this when everything starts to grow. And another quick note, potatoes and garlic are really good, really good for building new garden beds. I'll link to a video of when I did these renovation add-ons in the fall and explain more detail how you can build beds just with grass and wood chips and no tilling of the soil whatsoever. And then once you have that grass and wood chips in place, it's good to just grow potatoes or garlic for the first year. Once you harvest that, you have a nice established garden bed for the next year. So to this stake, it goes into Adirondeck Red from Wood Prairie Family Farm, mid-season variety. Along this whole row goes dark Norland Red, early season variety. And down that whole row over there is a Yukon Gold late season variety. And I had some extra Nature's Promise Red organic. If you tried to get organic seed potato from if you tried to get seed potato from the grocery store and it wasn't organic, and you tried to plant it, it won't work too well because the non-organic potatoes are sprayed with a sprout inhibitor to prevent them sprouting in the grocery store light. I've planted grocery store potatoes the past 2 years and I've never had any problems. They produce very well. You just want to make sure that they're organic. But also, I just like doing it because it's fun and to show you if you don't want to buy from like a large name seed company, it's as easy as that, just going to buy one from the grocery store. But if you do want to support, a large scale seed company doing good things for the world, organic growing practices, taking care of the soil, then I would highly recommend Wood Prairie Family Farm. Go check out all the varieties from them. They got way more than I just named even here. I think it's like over 30 to 40 varieties of potato. They got organic vegetable seed. And yeah, so now I'll just go over everything else that is being shape-shifted and molded, and here we go. So I had a whole bunch of strawberry starts because strawberries multiply themselves every year. I can link to another video showing that. So down this whole wood chip path, it's hard to really see because they're kind of still putting on new leaves, but this will be all strawberries. And then all of the garlic is coming up really nice. Maybe a little hard to see. That's the soft neck. These are the hard neck. Different varieties of strawberry. That one's a June bearing. The other ones I was showing were ever bearing. So yeah, 382 cloves of garlic were planted, and there's going to be a lot of heads of garlic to remultiply. The tops kept blowing off of the covers, but the wind finally stopped. It took 3 weeks for the lettuce in this tunnel to germinate through March because it's so cold. And the turnips also took 3 weeks to start germinating. There's carrots under that cover. And the germination rate wasn't too good on those, so I'm definitely gonna have to get in there and start reseeding. And I just gave up with this cover and just let it do its thing. Also, more garlic coming up. I planted parsnips in there. So like I said, there's you know, it doesn't look like a lot is going on right now, but there actually is almost an overwhelming amount going on right now for myself. So stay tuned for the rest of the season. Subscribe to stay updated and go use that discount code for Wood Prairie Family Farm, and stay tuned for the cover cropping reviews of buckwheat, oats, and winter rye, and stay tuned for the potato harvest reviews from Wood Prairie Family Farm. So one love, wholeness, blessings. And if you want to support some other good organic vegetable seed companies, Hudson Valley Seed Co. down in Accord, New York, High Mowing Seeds up in Wolcott, Vermont, and yeah, that's what I'll say for now. So one love, wholeness, blessings. Thanks to the J's Grass Fed family, all my family, friends, and the ones unknown. Peace and blessings. We'll see you on the next one. Woo. Spring is here. Spring is